So we're going to be using an elastic resistance band for an external rotation lift off from the shoulder. So what we're going to do is just wrap the elastic band inside to a bench here. Now what Neeraj is going to do first, before he even thinks about the elastic band, is going to come down onto his position and get one arm just on top of the bench here. Okay, so that other arm is actually going to have it a little bit further out in front of you, so you can bring his chest further down to the floor from here. Now, when it comes to the depth, we want to make sure that you can feel almost a little bit of your bicep on top of the bench. Now, that's a reference point, so you know that you're not going to start using momentum. Okay, you might need to open up the knees a little bit as well, so opening up the hips to make sure you can come down into that position too. So before we get into the band, he's just going to see how far up he can get his wrist towards the ceiling first without the band. So he's just going to lift the arm up from here. So this is like the reference point of how high you can come without resistance from the bands. Okay, that's very important. So when it comes to picking what strength of a band to use, he's then going to pop in his hand into the band. So typically I would say a little bit on the back of the hand, a little bit on the wrist. Now, before he actually lifts, he's going to squeeze up his back really, really tight and then lift up that hand as much as he can from here. Now, typically, I'll tell people to hold these end range positions for about 5 seconds or so. Remember, that bicep part should be on the bench the whole time and then return back to the starting position. If you notice you're not getting up nearly as high, then you might need to have a lighter band, because getting that full range is super important and the main focus of this drill. That's it. Just make sure he's not moving any other part of the body. It's just this forearm that's coming up and down. And then that's it.